Do you wonder why your audience might seem large, but as you scale, everything shoots through the roof? Your cost per purchase shoots through the roof, your cost per leads, your CPM, everything just goes through the roof, and you don't know why despite having a pretty large audience. That's exactly what we're going to go over, and we're going to be talking about the myths and really breaking down what your actual Facebook reach is in today's video. Before we get started, let's start by announcing last video's winners for $1,000 worth of courses or consulting calls with me. The winners here. If you guys want to qualify, all to do is drop a comment below, follow me on Instagram, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like this video. I'll be picking the best comment every single video. Let's get right into today's video. Facebook potential versus actual reach. So it's not as you seem, just as this sort of Captain America photo. The actual reach is much smaller than the potential reach that you are seeing. But I'm going to explain everything in today's video. What your potential reach is, the one that's shown on Facebook, that 1.1 million sized audience, that's the total audience size. That's like everyone that's within this category and matches these criteria. The total audience size is 1.1 million. Every single day, there's probably only 200,000 out of these 1.1 million that are actually online active. So, obviously people have other things to do. Sometimes people aren't online. If this is the camping niche, obviously there might be people camping, there might be people just working. People aren't always online. Like, this audience is literally everyone. People who don't use Facebook every day, people who just sort of made Facebook and just left it there. It's a potential reach, but only 200 people would be actively using Facebook every single day that match these criteria out of the 1.1 million. If you go ahead and optimize for mobile, that 200,000 size audience will probably jump all the way down to 130,000 people, just because not everyone uses mobile. There's probably a decent amount of people that use social media, Facebook on desktop, and by restricting it to mobile, you cut off a pretty big chunk of the audience. Now remember, when you optimize for mobile, the potential reach, 1.1 million, stays the same. Facebook doesn't change it because those people exist on both mobile and desktop. But every single day, there are people that use Facebook on desktop and not mobile, and you're losing out on those people. And then on top of that, when you go ahead and restrict it to just Facebook newsfeed and Instagram feed, that'll chop it down to 100,000 people, because not everyone will be specifically using the Facebook newsfeed or specifically using Instagram newsfeed, because a lot of people might be just using Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Facebook News. Like, not necessarily will they be on these two specific platforms, and that's how you'll go ahead and it'll get restricted even more. Now, when you go ahead and sort of even restrict it further and click only when connected to Wi-Fi, this is something that a lot of gurus teach, by the way, that brings the audience from 100,000 people just to 65,000 people, because a lot of people use 4G. A lot of people go to work, they're on the train, they're on the bus, they use social media on their phones, using their 4G, 5G, and they're not connected to Wi-Fi. And you go ahead and miss out on all those audiences. And on top of that, you're optimizing for purchase. So out of that remaining 6,500, probably only 6,500 people will be optimized for purchase. So Facebook now can only show your ads to 6,500 people, and that's the actual reach. And by the way, everything here I'm showing is just estimated. It sort of happens just like this. And then there'll be several competitors bidding for this 6,500 sized audience. What's the results? CPMs will go through the roofs, cost per leads will go through the roofs, cost per purchases will go through the roof. And that's why when you go ahead and scale and increase budgets from $5 to $10, $10 to $20, everything just goes through the roof. You may think that 1.1 million is big, but it's actually super small, just as I showed you previously. It's not as big as you think. So what's the lesson learned on today's video? One, you don't want to flex your audiences many times to make it sort of super niche and laser targeted. That's definitely something that a lot of gurus preach, but obviously, as shown previously, you don't want to do that. Two, you don't want to do only when connected to Wi-Fi, because as you saw, that also narrows it further. You want to open up the gender and age, let Facebook do the job of specifically picking people that are suited to your optimization, and open up the age and open up your gender. Only break it down after you get hardcore facts and results, because Facebook is pretty smart, so you don't want to restrict it from the very beginning. And then you want to go super broad. Like, as you can see, after I removed all the flex, I opened up the ages, the camping niche went up to 56 million. Because as you know, just as you just been taught, Facebook would automatically narrow it down to the actual reach as taught below, and you wouldn't actually be going as broad as 56 million. Facebook would probably chop it down to a size of, maybe 50 to 100,000 people. And with those sort of size, that's definitely something that's scalable. A lot of people always ask, why when I scale things break? That's because they don't know how small their actual reach is. It's much smaller than you think, and that's sort of the goal of this video. But yeah, that's today's video. Very short, straight to the point. These slides completely for free. If you want them, in the description below. My goal is to provide you guys with as much value as possible, and that's why they're completely for free. So be sure to get them. They're in the description below. Question of the day: what is your thoughts on today's video? I want to get your feedback. Haven't asked for your feedback in a while. Drop all your feedback below. Give me your thoughts on the new editing style, on the new green screen. Let me know. And yeah, I'll be answering every single comment as I've always been doing. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Very, very theoretical video. Something that a lot of people don't know about. And I just want to reveal all the secret golden nuggets that people don't know about Facebook ads and just give it to you guys completely for free, so you guys become more knowledgeable and you guys get better results with your ads. That's the goal of my daily videos, and all I ask is for a simple like, subscribe. That's all I ask for, and I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Peace.